Day 2 of the U.S. Women's Open. The sun trying to peek through the clouds. Should turn into a beautiful afternoon in Pacific Palisades, California today as the Make the Cut pressure at the Riviera Country Club. I'm George Savaricas, pleased to be singing alongside Amanda Blumenhurst in our broadcast booth, part of our feature group coverage. And we have Tripp Eisenhower out on the course, and here's who will be following along. Tripp will be with the world number 1, Nellykorda. Had a sluggish start over par on Thursday. She's playing with hyojookim and hannahgreen, who is the only player of those three under par. They tee off at 4:14 Eastern time. Before then, minjeelee, lottiewoad, nasahataoka. Great start for nasahataoka and minjeelee, both under par yesterday with matching rounds of 2 under 69. minjeelee, the 2022 U.S. Women's Open champ, part of this threesome, and the 403 Eastern group is ready to go right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 1:03 p.m. tee time. Please welcome from Australia our 2022 U.S. Women's Open champion, minjeelee.
So Amanda, the big storyline. She went 14 for 14, hitting fairways yesterday. Can she keep the streak going with the opening tee shot today?
Well, maybe we need to say again how she is ranked 121st in driving accuracy, because that's what we led with yesterday, and she went out and was absolutely perfect off the tee.
Put on a driving clinic yesterday, and that was her move. Barely even watched it.
From England, please welcome.
Golf course is playing pretty hard, challenging today, so she's in a good spot.
Has done so much in her career, but still looking for that first major championship.
Yeah, she made it look pretty easy, like minjeelee yesterday. Just did not get into much trouble. Fairways hit, and then greens hit.
Let's spin it back to the first round. Some of the highlights from yesterday. Here's minjeelee, her second to the par 3 14th.
You know, one of the only times she got herself into any bit of trouble, and she would make a beautiful recovery out of a difficult bunker shot.
Started their day off the 10th, so the front side was their back nine at the 7th late in the day.
And this was kind of the story of Minjee's round, just middle of the fairway, excellent ball striker, leaves that below the hole, would convert that birdie.
How about nasahataoka? The putter can be problematic, but this was on the money at the 9th.
Oh, beautiful pace. That was so quick. Yeah, that's definitely the Achilles heel of her game, but not yesterday.
Lottiewoad at the 10th. Put herself in a tough spot on her first hole.
Yeah, she really had to work at it yesterday, even for that 2 over par, really having to scramble from spots like that. And then, do you know how you can really improve your putting stats? By not putting at all. Just chip it in.
Only birdie of the day came on her 17th hole, and she didn't even have to use the putter. So a very late rally for Lottiewoad at 2 over 73. She's within 6 of where the lead is. Hyojookim at 4 under par, 1-shot lead. All those players are already done for the day. And Chun, great plan with a 3 under 68. Jennifer Kupcho faltered a bit with a 73, but in a great spot through 36. Hinaka Shibuno with an even par 71, also at 3 under. How about Lauren Coughlin with a 68 to go from over par coming into today to inside the top 10?
It was really fun to watch her in the featured group coverage this morning, really fight back and flip the script on her Women's U.S. Open, and watch out for this group on the second page of the leaderboard. A lot of major champions that have the potential to come in. I have my eye out on hannahgreen for sure. And then this is where we start seeing some of the amateur players. Maria Jose Marin, Augusta National Women's Amateur Champion. So fairly gettable for the players.
First to play in the fairway will be minjeelee. She has 235 in.
Left that just a little short. It's kind of a very easy spot for players to miss, just that short bunker. They do have plenty of green to work with. There isn't a ton of grass behind the ball, so she should get a clean strike on it. Just a ton of release. Kind of hard to predict how that ball was going to react with that clump of grass in front of it. Hit that nice and high. That also...
And then just 10 out of 18 greens. This could be a good tone setter at the par 5 first. Seems like it's flirting with the edge of the fairway. Yeah. Took a big hop. And it stays in the short grass. A miss hit, but it was straight. So is she gonna have more regression to the norm and hit more fairways today, or is it gonna be a bit of a struggle if she's playing from the rough?
This is going well right.
Have a great day, ladies.
One of the most picturesque opening tee shots in all of golf. Good angle for Lottiewoad's third.
So much green to work with. Can hit this as kind of a normal pitch shot.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Just like that?
Wow. Just like that. The sun's starting to come out. The first time we've seen it all day. Expecting a little bit more checkup out of the bunker.
Nasahataoka ended her day yesterday with a birdie. Can she start it today with another one?
Just left that on the low side.
Five and a half feet for birdie.
And she has this playing inside the cup, maybe a little left center.
Pours it in.
Absolutely perfect.
Has her game face on.
Yeah, she was really unhappy with her round yesterday, but it could have gone a lot worse. She was scrambling the entire day. Now she just sits at 1 over par. And a beautiful bunker shot from Minjeelee to get her to this point. Hits it to 4 feet.
Three-time major champion. Evian in 21, U.S. Women's Open in 22, and the KPMG Women's PGA Championship a year ago. To jump up to 3 under, just one back of where the lead is.
Ooh.
Wow.
And that's also, that was kind of what she did years ago before switching to that broomstick.
Hannahgreen just having a punch out. Stymied by the tree with a tee shot.
That's where you're actually glad that it's a short par 5. Just have to almost pretend it's a 3-shot hole.
Cleanup work for Minjeelee's part.
Like I was saying, Minjee really struggled putting the last few years, but switched his broomstick and has had so much more success and has almost been an automatic when it comes to short putts. It's one of the only putts I can remember her missing with this new putter.
Top 30 in putting on the LPGA Tour. To miss from 4 feet, very uncharacteristic miss.
Wind is starting to pick up a little bit down out of the right. This is just right of that bunker. Could be really good. Oh, not a great kick. Now Nelly's got, this is her 7-wood, I believe. Yeah, straight up in the air. Oh, this is towards the right part of the green. Should catch it and be nice. A little short. That's not bad, though.
See the driving range off to the left, media center to the right. Hole heads back towards the clubhouse, runs parallel to the first. Ends up in an all right spot in the rough. Here's Minjeelee.
Maybe leaking a little bit to the left.
She's human.
And missed her first fairway.
Third shot for hannahgreen.
That's a 4-iron on the way. That's left center of the green, and well,
I might have to try that next time I go out and play. Maybe help my driving a little bit. Relax a little. Get out the nerves.
Wow. Got a huge kick in the fairway.
That little bunny hop. I'm telling you, I'm going to try it next time I go out.
well, it rolled back a good bit, but it's still fine. Cute, good lie. Lots of green. She walked up, gave it a good look. This will be working to her right the whole way. Oh, this should be good right here.
That took a
Oh, yeah,
really
it
big.
is.
That took a bigger bounce trip than I think I was.
Hyojookim just off.
Yeah, now this is straight downhill, but it's very doable because it's just so short. She's just going to get this going.
Pop it up and pop it in. Oh.
Got to respect the speed here. It'll be braking hard right early and then straighten out somewhat at the end. But this is a U.S. Open special right here. She needs to... Yeah, she just barely hit that.
And that was a double breaker, too. Just moving off from the right, off the knob, and then back to the left.
I mean, this course is just set up ideal for this championship. This ball should move just a little bit to her left.
Yeah, just the last rotation. There's something to making that just first putt on the first hole, whether it's to save par, to make a birdie, see one fall early.
170 for Lee, second of the second.
Their saving grace is that this is a really good angle going into the flag and gets caught up on that false front.
Drop to one. Par putt for hannahgreen. Yet is within three where the lead is. Woad's approach slightly uphill to the second green. Nasahataoka. To that ripper of a tee shot, just 120 in.
And able to hit it a little bit higher than the ladies in the group. Put a little bit of spin on the ball. Beautiful iron shot.
Up just short of the green, lottiewoad bending from right to left for birdie. Nasahataoka. to get within one.
Oh, that was a really nice putt. She left it right on the side. I think she was aimed, just put a good stroke on it and break the way she saw it.
Back out to the second. Par putt for Minjeelee.
Good to see that one fall after that short miss birdie opportunity on the first hole.
Here's what Green has for her third.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a false front to bump it into.
To the third. Minjeelee on the box.
Yeah, that quick tee pickup and get out of the way is always a really good sign that you don't need to watch it, and keep an eye on the ball right in the middle of the fairway.
Back to the second. This can be tough for Korda.
Oh, yeah, it is. Straight downhill. Oh, wow, she did it through that. I cannot believe she bounced it that well.
That is so challenging to pull off, and she made it look so easy. Hannahgraen's tee shot at the third. Another fairway.
She had that playing a ton of break.
Overread it.
And it was not a calm, lazy day of golf yesterday for Hannah either. She has constantly having to clock in for work, continuing that type of play.
Nice save there. It's a good solid 4 there.
Third fairway. 147 in. Minjeelee in flight.
Perfect position just below the cup.
Nasahataoka. Good angle.
Yeah, absolutely perfect angle. Only had 128 yards. Just catches. There's a little bit.
Lottiewoad barely off for third.
Having aim well out to the right. This is going to go in. Oh.
Nearly does. Third green, Hannahgraen for birdie.
A little bit of fringe to navigate. That really killed the speed.
Two good tee shots in a row, squandered with 4 seconds for Nellykorda. Woad, par 3, fourth. Hops on. Hangs to the left edge. Here's Minjeelee.
All right, needing a hybrid. Now that the wind is stronger, this hole playing longer. Beautiful shot, just keeps getting better.
Keep it right here for Hannahgraen. Uh-oh.
Keep the patrons on their toes.
You got your name on your bag. You're thinking make here.
It looks like it's actually even been teed up, kind of like you would in a scramble. Put it in an absolutely perfect spot. Throw it into the hill.
Oh,
Too
boy,
good.
that is... Yeah, that was just a... Just want to make sure you carry it over that Kikuya. Oh, she kind of went into it. That's well done right there.
Yeah, different ways to do it. She bounced it through.
Had her ball settle up. Her second. Pretty crafty.
Huge putt. Big time putt for Hyojoo, and now to Lottie.
For her second birdie on the round. Didn't really give it a chance. Hannahgreen should be straightforward. How about Minjeelee? We're once again at the fourth.
Oh, did she give it enough pace? Oh, right in the gut. It's very reminiscent of yesterday's round where she just kind of was going through the golf course calmly, confidently, not making mistakes.
The lead currently at 5. Minjeelee 3 back. Nasahataoka to stay 3 back as well.
That's where this one is. This is a good iron shot right here. If it's the right number, it should feed down to the hole.
Yeah, nice big bounce. Oh, and it's just getting prettier and prettier.
What a golf shot.
Yeah, couldn't have written that up much better than that.
Redan style feature of this hole. She's right on Nelly's line, a little higher. This could be good as well.
Oh, hoping to get a little bit more of a bounce. Keep feeding closer. A beautiful shot.
This is more right on line with the pin. This is probably going to end up left, but still on the green.
Yeah, really nice.
Roll out there. With 3 legit chances at birdie on the 4th. To the 5th. Lottiewoad already in the fairway, and Minjeelee unable to join her in the rough. Kim en route, and that's going to veer right.
But she doesn't need to be overly cautious with it. It's breaking left the whole way, so for a right-hander, this is a great putt to have. She respected the speed a little too much.
For birdie, pulled it left. For a par. To the 5th. Minjeelee trying to settle in from the rough, navigate the tree for her second shot. Goes up and over it.
Yeah, she had to hit that so high to hit it over the tree that it absolutely put the gas pedal on that shot. Well over.
See the runoffs around this fifth green. Woad from the fairway. Dances on to the front. Nasahataoka. After another gorgeous tee shot.
Bounces it just, almost hits Lottie's ball. The crowd likes it. Oh my goodness.
Up by the green from a tight lie. Minjeelee's third.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure she hit plenty over that runoff. Had a ton of green to work with. Still has her work cut out for her. However, to save par.
Lottiewoad for birdie at the fifth.
Just didn't give it quite enough pace to hold its line. Playing a little conservative there.
Par putt for Minjeelee.
And Minjee said that after her round yesterday, she just felt so comfortable here. It reminded her a lot of home, of Perth, the food, the vibes, the weather. Just very comfortable playing in the LA area.
Left that out to the left side. Will drop a shot because of missing the fairway off the tee and misjudging her second.
Made it a lot easier on herself yesterday when she was absolutely perfect. One of the veterans, one of the best there is out there. She's been on the LPGA Tour for years.
See if the read pays off.
Oh, and it does.
Scoot you to the sixth. Lottiewoad in a bunker. Nasahataoka.
Much more challenging pin location today than in round one. Makes the bunkers come into play a little bit more.
So it's Woad and Nasahataoka in that left bunker. The green is open for Minjeelee.
Oh, one! Oh, that was so close. Now, the green was open, and she was all over it. Take another look how close this came to a very exciting sixth hole. Oh, just takes the green break a little bit. Beautiful shot.
Can erase the bogey from the previous hole real quick. As she walks up to the green.
This is a wise choice, and this should be one that just get it on the green and let it work down and to the left, kind of like this.
Yeah, that fringe can be so bumpy around here. That was a beautiful play.
But, you know, you have so many putts that you have to watch out for that are downhill. You get one like this, it is easy to run it 3-4 feet by, and you do not want to do that. And she hasn't. She didn't get it there.
And we have a really good camera angle from above. You can see the huge swell She has a putt up, and then it's going to move to the right. Wow, this is well done, but still got caught up on that hill.
Let's see if this has any difficulty for Lottiewoad out of the bunker, her second.
Having to really dig her feet in to get some balance. Feet above the ball.
Just inside left and firm. Kind of like that.
Nasahataoka, almost the identical spot.
Yeah, I would say she definitely had the easier stance in the bunker. A little bit flatter and
Very well done.
Hyojookim knocks it in, just showing you how close the two greens are between 5 and 6 at Riviera Country Club. Par saver for Woad. Up on 6.
10 feet left down the hill. That just burns that left edge.
And she will drift closer to the cut line. Currently around +3, but with the scoring average 73.5, good chance that not only moves to +4, but potentially could touch +5. The difference between where it's at right now and then the projection for later in the day. Can Minjeelee pay it off? Uninspired stroke.
Yeah, and this is the part of her game that she's worked so hard on over the last couple of years, being one of the worst putters to being 6 feet 9 inches. Back uphill. Not a ton of break in this one.
She's pulled hook this one. This is going left of the bunker, I think.
Return to the 6th green.
That's a 7-iron on the way, and well, this is left of it. Might need to go. Nope, it's fine. It should. I thought that might feed a little more right than that.
Well, it is coming back a little bit closer to the hole. Getting some speed.
Minjee at the 7th.
Striped that one down the fairway. Oh no, hit it too far, right through into the bunker.
This is right of it and drawing right on line.
Oh, big bounce. See if it takes that back ridge, and no, it gets hung up.
Second shot on the way. Middle of the 7th fairway.
Yeah, she just barely touched that. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. Hannahgreen. She was up and out of that one quick.
That was not good at all.
No, Tripp, she's had a couple of those today that have just been left very short.
Woad in the bunker on 7.
It's easy to hit into that fairway bunker a little through the fairway, and
You're thinking 2 when you're standing over that. No. She's got her work cut out for her to get a 3. Well, she does.
Minjeelee also bunker bound on 7. 127 in for her approach.
she would like something a little bit like Lottie did, and oh, even better. That was incredible.
So good from Minjeelee. This is what Nellykorda has left for her par putt.
Oh, this putt's very fast, but not much break.
Ataoka. At 2 under par for birdie.
Breaking from right to left initially and then coming back towards the hole.
Jump on up to the green, lottiewoad.
It's turning quite a bit. Is it going to turn enough? Just holds out.
Straightened out at the end.
Riviera is just one of those golf courses you have to find the fairway.
How long can she keep getting away with this? Minjeelee. Circle
There.
on the card.
Just going to have to stay patient, not think about those birdie opportunities and par save that she did miss. Really well done.
Ataoka. Minjeelee off the birdie. Yeah, it was 14 for 14 yesterday, 2 for 5 today. But that's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. She put her hair into a bun. Just don't mess with a girl who puts her hair in a bun. I'm in business.
Wise words from Amanda Blumenhurst. Ataoka. Tough spot. Hannahgreen 2nd to 7. Quite the team together over the years and have seen the highs that this game could bring. Lottiewoad.
No, absolutely rips that one down the middle as well.
Cheryl back walking to 8:30.
About to be the approach shot for Minjeelee. 166 in for her 2nd. Go time for Minjeelee.
Played it very conservative into the middle portion of the green. out to the right, getting it to bend back. Does it have enough pace to get it to turn towards the hole?
151 in for Hataoka, second to the 8th.
Really nice line.
One, 4, 6. Woad's approach.
Like it to spin a little bit, and that just keeps trucking on these firmer greens.
Uphill birdie putt for Hataoka.
29 feet, 3 inches. She had that moving off of the slope from right to left. It's kind of what I saw as well, but it just held out there. .26 feet. She's going to need to play this out to the right. This French collar can be a little bumpy, and slow the ball down. When she played that out to the right, it just, the speed that she had to hit it through the fringe kind of took away the break, powered it through.
From the fairway back up to the green, Minjeelee.
From 23.5 feet. Oh, it gives it a run at it. Well, that's an absolutely perfect pace putt. And so far, just kind of ideal to hit it past. It gave it a good run, gave it a chance, but nice little tap in, move on to the next hole.
The par try for Lottiewoad. Ouch. Back with Nasahataoka. 6 for 6 so far in the second round. Can she hit every fairway on the front side? First miss.
Oh, just misses.
Toggling between 8 and 9, Minjeelee. Made birdie here yesterday.
Looks happy with that tee shot. Minjeelee took 5 weeks off.
Woad at the 9th. Airmails it.
Got the entire green to work with. Whoa now, whoa now.
She threw it into the ridge through the middle of the green, but it did not check up. She's a little bit too far. And
Ahead at 9, Woad. 166, her second from the rough.
it was just stomped down enough from all the foot traffic that, not a terrible lie, but does create quite a bit of release. Well done.
Got it to hole high. Over at the 8th, hannahgreen for birdie.
Yeah, this putt's got a lot of break to the right. You got to get it way out there to the left, and then it downhill right about there. It starts going downhill. And there's a U.S. Open run out for you right there.
It's always that last 3 to 4 feet. Minjeelee.
160 yards. Oh, rare iron miss from Minjee. Particularly where she giving herself a great spot in the middle of the fairway. What I was saying is she took 5 weeks off. Last time she played was the Chevron Championship, so really I wasn't 100% sure what kind of form she would be in. The JM Eagle, she had to withdraw the week before from food poisoning, so hasn't had a ton of rounds under her belt this season. That looked like a little bit of a push. Kind of had the club face open a little bit. Never got it started on the correct line.
Hataoka missed it off to the right, her third to the ninth.
She has that club face really open, hitting a huge flop shot. We haven't seen one that high in our featured group coverage yet. That was well done. Was trying to get it to land really soft.
Yeah, that's six feet. Yeah. Back-to-back bogeys going the wrong way.
Wheels starting to come off a little bit.
Well, this isn't easy. About just at 5 feet. Straight up the hill, though.
Gets it to drop.
Oh my goodness.
Complete fried egg for Minjeelee's third and 9.
Close the club face. Yeah, she did what she needed to do. Close the club face, slam the club in
And that was
to the sand.
Just a moment ago. So this is now her fourth shot to the ninth.
Now she can hit a more traditional sand shot, able to open up that club face, get it up and high.
Let's try and scratch out a bogey.
And she leads the tour in sand saves, so it's a lot to ask when it's a completely fried or buried, plugged sand shot, but when it's a traditional sand shot, you expect her to get up and down.
Lottie for birdie.
Aimed that really out high. Great pace.
That's Kroll. Hataoka for the up and down.
It's a little bit outside the right. Get it to bend in with the correct pace. Oh, that looked so good.
Nasa went ahead and tapped in her bogey. So the par streak snapped at 8. She'll turn in 1 over 36, 1 under for the week. Bogey effort for Minjeelee as well.
As this 4 feet away, looks like it's slight break left to right. Really penalized from the poor second shot. Was able to avoid a double bogey with a nice second up and down from bunker.
At least I would think to +4. Minjeelee. Positional tee shot for Minjeelee.
In our featured group coverage, Mao Saigo made a beautiful save to finish at +4, and she gave it a very aggressive, the most aggressive fist pump I've seen. I think she knew that cut line was going to be around that +4 number.
Hataoka's first missed fairway back on 9 led to her first bogey. Back in the fairway at 10.
RJ.
Hyojookim just splashing it out with her second. Had to play defensively with her second out of the fairway bunker. Will be the third to the par 4 for Hyojookim. That's what made last year so strange. She has 7 wins in 24. And then all those close calls and runner-up finishes in 25 and gets shut out. And then this year it's like 25 never happened. Minjeelee at the 10th.
Doesn't love it. It's 2 in a row where she's been in beautiful position and just hit some un-Minjee-like iron shots, kind of coming out of nowhere. 88 yards, really nice angle. And coming in a little bit should help stop the ball.
Just okay for Nasahataoka.
Yeah, I put a little bit of spin on it and just hit that ridge.
Flip 9s back at the 9th. Green.
Yeah, let's see if she can right the ship here. This is not a hard putt. It's down the hill ever so slightly. It is moving to her left the entire way. Let's see if she can be aggressive with one. Well, that's the right speed.
She had a pretty good line on that too, just a little into the new Poppy's Pond at the Chevron Championship.
Okay, this is not a hard putt at all. I think this has a chance. That looks really good.
Yeah, that's a...
Back into red figures at 1 under. 3 back of the co-leaders. That's a bogey for Hyojookim. Slips to 4 over for the week.
And as you said, that's going to be living on that cut line with a tough 9 holes to play.
How is Minjeelee going to handle this? Her 3rd to the 10th.
She almost was laughing a little bit after that really poor hit shot. She was only 100 yards, ends up way over there. I mean, that was a great chip shot. It wasn't super difficult. She had some green to work with, but still had to navigate that bunker.
To the green we go. Nasahataoka. Have to navigate this ridge between her and the pin.
Had to marry really good pace with
Lottiewoad at +3.
She might have gotten a little bit of a read from NASA, but
Minjee to complete the up and down. Four and a half feet to remain at 1 under. Uh-oh.
She had a beautiful tee shot, but everything else has been a little shaky. Stood up right out of that the minute she hit that putt.
I mean, that's tough when you don't hit the hole from 4.5 feet. You know you're battling your putt stroke. Number of short misses in this second round for Minjeelee.
Well, it's tough too when the best part of her game, her iron play, clearly is not as sharp as it normally is. She just mishit. She was 101 yards. It flies down the other side of the bunker. That puts a lot of pressure on the short game. Put a nice, confident stroke on this. Doesn't have to get too cute.
At the 11th, Nasahataoka on the tee at the par 5.
Now take a really big swing at that one.
Scooting down the fairway.
Okay, this one looks like it's got to go. Yeah, that's in the bunker.
Let's see how that lie ended up. Just a little bit. Minjeelee. Off the 11th. Woad and Hataoka in the fairway. Minjeelee missing it. They have some tree issues. Not what Hyojookim wanted to see when she walked up to the bunker. Her third.
No, I don't see how she can keep it on the green. Yeah, there's just no way.
This is the situation for Minjeelee having to just punch out with her second shot on 11. Hyojookim fourth. And that's no picnic for her bogey. Nasahataoka. 301 for her second, so she'll be laying up with an iron. Fairway to fairway. Also going to lay back with an iron. Minjeelee's going to be way back for her third shot to the 11th. That's 283. Won't be able to get it there. Scrapes by. That's a double bogey for Hyojookim. Hataoka. Her third shot from 86 yards. Tugged it. Lottiewoad, 4 yards closer, 82 for her third. And Minjee, her fourth shot, 81 yards to go.
Nice little punch. Oh. She got so cute with it going right at that flag. You can see the splash of the sand.
Fifth shot for Minjeelee to the par 5 11th.
A really straightforward bunker shot. Scared the hole there. A very frustrating, though, wedge play from Minjeelee. Hit one long left, and this one short into the bunker, having to lean heavily on her incredible sand play. 28 feet, 3 inches, breaking left to right the entire time. Little knob there that might gather speed at the end.
Still hasn't made a birdie today.
really fast. You can see that angle down the hill, still rolling. Oh, it gave it a chance.
She's had a few of those that were right around the hole that haven't fallen.
You've got to feel a little disappointed. She was definitely one of the favorites going into this week after coming off that win at Kroger Queen City.
Nine feet for bogey for Minjeelee. This could be critical. If she misses this, then she's 2 over. And the cut suddenly comes into play versus beginning of the round. She was at 2 under, misses a 4-footer to get to 3 within 1 of the lead on the first hole.
Just kind of set the tone for the entire day, that little miss on the first hole for birdie. This is not an easy putt. Downhill, sliding. Oh, but finds just the edge. That was a huge save for bogey.
Curls it in.
That's so important in majors, particularly the Women's U.S. Open. It's so hard. Golf courses, bogeys are going to happen. Just try to eliminate that double bogey.
And let's round it out with Minjeelee.
So important for Minjee to kind of just take a deep breath, hit a little bit of a reset.
Tell you one thing about the way that this wind's blowing is both par 5s back here are downwind. So you should need, or you need to take advantage of them for sure.
Aiming this quite a bit out to the left, really soft.
But not only does she have great length, she's got great touch. Looks like she's playing this just a little to go a little left.
Hit that really
That's right in the
soft.
middle on the property. It's such a demanding tee shot, and this is headed to the right. Yeah, this is going to miss right.
Nasahataoka to get back to 2 under par within 2 of the lead. That bobbled early.
Yeah, that.
Lottiewoad hugging that cut line at the moment at +3.
There's a little bit of a push out to the right.
At +4. She's currently T66. So 7 more players would have to fall from 3 to 4 for the cut to move. Minjeelee grinding this for par.
Yeah, getting some extra words of wisdom from Michael Patterson right at the end. Helped her read this. Par save. Helps staunch that bogey train that she was on.
Nasahataoka for par.
Just 3 feet left. Right center. Right in the middle of the cut.
Korda out of the rough.
153 is her number to the hole. She does have to cut this. The eucalyptus tree is going to do it. She is cutting it. It's trying to cut more. It's left of the hole, though. That needs to sit.
Yeah, that was a really big bounce.
How's Korda going to dial this up, Trip?
Well, the lie's good. This is one I think she's got to put some air under, but she has been bumping these into the zoysia, and that's what she chose to do. Wow. Man, her short game is impressive.
Back to the 13th, Minjeelee.
He's having such a hard time today finding the fairway.
That has been the miss.
Seems like when you're in the flow like this and you're as talented as she is, you
Putts at this length today. A lot of confidence.
I think that was a misread. I think she thought it was straight, and I think it went a little right.
Yeah, she had it lined up dead center of the cup.
Long is a little bit better than short. I think 6 can get you long. Okay?
I'm going to hit.
Sorry?
I'm going to hit.
Yep.
Now, is Minjeelee going to manufacture something from here? Still has a lot in for her second, Amanda.
Yeah, 171 yards, and with that lie, even though it has been stomped down a little bit, not super predictable. And should actually have a huge jump and release, so it gets caught up in that rough.
Hold it, everybody. Home place, please.
Minjeelee's third.
Keep going. It should be feeding right to left. A little bit of a knob or the ridge running on the left side. Might hold it up a little bit.
Trying to work back left, didn't have the pace. Lottiewoad just shifted back to +3 for birdie.
A really big opportunity here where the cut is currently at +3 and just doesn't quite give it enough pace. That is a tough putt, though, for right-handed players to get it started that far out to the left.
But +4, remember I mentioned when Lottiewoad shifted from 3 to 4, she was T67. That is all the way down to T63. So it is not if, but when it ultimately balloons to +4. Minjeelee to avoid another bogey.
That was a decent stroke, just didn't get it started.
Able to get up and down for par. Up 1, Hataoka at the 14th.
Oh, really nice. Landed that super soft.
What can Lottiewoad do here for the par 3 14th? Strike sounded good. Ooh, half a club short.
Just covered that bunker. This might be an awkward stance.
Is Minjee due for a good one?
Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
Minjee could go for a hole-in-one at this point.
May have to settle for a birdie. Lottiewoad has to get up and down at 14. Stay within striking distance of the cut.
Gonna pop that up really nice. It's really quick. Not much more she could have done there. think the cut's going to move to +5? Or do you think it will?
I think it's going to stay at
It's going to stay
+4.
apart. I think so too.
If 3 more players drop from 3 to 4, then
Yeah.
we're at 4. It would just, I think it's a big ask for
Yeah,
that many people.
probably
to get
running
5.
out of.
It's
running
61 now, so 2 more players.
Yeah.
And it shifts to +4. Minjeelee from 14 feet.
Oh, curved. Right at the end, just not enough.
Nasahataoka. 10 feet for her first birdie of the day.
And it's just not being able to find the bottom of the cup for these birdies. Just right there. This should be moving a little bit from left to right. It just slides right in front of the cup. A marathon in Toledo, they'd always have a handful of practice or pro-ams, and one of them was at Inverness. Love that golf course.
Par putt for Woad.
That popped a little bit right off the club face, a little bit of a bounce. Yeah, you can see she's.
So Sioux Falls.
No problem there.
Really high and right at it. Right in the bunker.
Yeah, it's not often you can see some airtime between the ball and the green stuff.
Oh, this has got to go, too. This is flirting with that right bunker, and it's right. Much tighter with the iron since about the 6th hole. This is high and right. It looks like it's going to cover the bunker, but it may not.
Roll off, roll off, roll off, roll off. Yes! Nobody wants.
And it's unlikely to find one here. Having to play from the rough. Minjeelee.
Just stops short of running out as well.
Lie's fine, though. And if that spins, no, it's not going to spin. It's going to keep going. But
Yeah, once it gets past the hole, it's another 10, 15 feet.
got to take short out. Whoa, she took short completely out.
That hit really thin.
I'm just really surprised. I think she could have done a little better than that with a putter, but oh, that's pretty well done right there.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Back up the slope, though. That's the good news. She can give it a good wrap. That's a tall ask to have 3 birdies in the last 4 holes here.
Lottiewoad facing the same battle. At +5 on the 15th. Went right at it. Flew it too far.
Yeah,
Has been erratic from this distance. Just inside 5 feet for par.
it's a tricky one too. Slide.
Keeps her in red figures. Korda at 1 under. Hataoka also at 1 under. a hole ahead.
162 yards, but that was some thick rough. Absolutely grabbed the club face. He yanked it way left.
Back to the 14th. Bogey for Hannah-Green. +2 on the day, +1 for the week.
About a 15 tee for you. Yeah, by the way, this.
161 yards, just 1 yard closer, but in a much better position than nasahataoka, but still another errant tee shot from Minjeelee. Finds another bunker.
Third shot now.
That just on top of the green. How a beautiful.
The 15th turning into a house of horrors for Minjeelee. And put her third shot into the bunker. Bladed that over in the 15th fairway.
This is really kind of feels like something out of a nightmare if you're a player. You're just going back and forth over the green. You feel a little bit like quicksand. That the harder you try to get out of it, the quicker you sink. You know, take a deep breath, but also knowing that players are waiting for you.
She had birdied the 7th to get to 2 under par, which was within 2 of the lead at that time. Since then, bogeys on 9, 10, 11, and 13. Has to get up and down for bogey here. It could be a double, and if she doubles, she falls to the cut line.
Is that club face really open, almost like she's hitting a bunker shot. It looked like she really didn't like it, but if I was Minjee, I'd be very happy with that. Getting on the putting surface. Not all players are billboard watchers, but definitely have a sense when you know that you're close to a cut line and needs a birdie to fall coming in. It's going down the hill a little bit.
Oh, about to sit back down. Minjee 15 feet for her bogey.
Back up the hill. Oh, it just didn't have enough speed on it. Like she had the right read. And that just, once it got near the hole, it started trucking so far to the left.
So Minjee will be the player to move the cut to +4 with the double bogey here. Bouncing from 2 to 4. Woad's par putt. All right. So she is one shot outside where the cut's about to land. Minjee for double. Six over. In her last hit, par 3 16th. Whoa. Nasahataoka has already played her tee shot and missed the green. Minjeelee, par 3 16th, right on the number of +4. Hannahgreen.
Pop that straight up. You can see that the hill, the slope off of the bunker.
Well deserved water break on the back end. Hannahgreen stay tied with Nelly at 1 under.
18 and a half feet. Oh, just.
At the 16th, Lottiewoad for birdie to get to +4 on the cut line.
Oh, she does it.
I think that's a lot of club, but again, it's taken short completely out. Oh, this is right. This is going to be in the right bunker. Man, she's making it hard on herself today.
Kim.
Needs the trifecta. This is an 8-iron, and oh boy, that's a right bunker as well.
Kim in the bunker.
Well, this is just running straight away from her when it gets on the green. You just can't do anything other than that. The only way to stop it is hit the flag. The green, it is just an incredible shot. That's an incredible shot.
Yeah, she played the high percentage, just something a little outright.
She just saw what to do. Let's see if she can do it. What an up and down this would be if she were to make this. And speed has just been an issue today as well. She's just, nothing is on point for Hannahgreen.
Hyojookim. Back one at 16. Didn't break till after the hole. Woj third to the 17th.
She got a pretty nice lie, just a little bit thinner rough, and leaves it to 18 and a half feet.
Bit earlier, now Minjeelee.
Good opportunity for Minjee to get something going, and that just trucks long. She went to UCLA, proud Bruin, but she had her son, Levi, in April of last year, so he's just a little over a year old, emergency C-section. Ended up coming back to play only 4 months postpartum, playing full-time back with the full schedule this year, but it is incredible how she's played. She finished tied for 3rd not too long ago at the Mizuho Americas. Tied for 13th, the JM Eagle LA, but watch out for that hometown girl and now mom. And look for Minjee.
So that will be a par for Minjeelee. One more par, and she will make the cut on the number of +4. Lottiewoad has 18 feet for her birdie. Woad. Birdie putt. Hannahgreen bring her birdie drought to an end on the 17th with the bounce back after the bogey the previous hole.
Exactly 7 feet for this birdie. Look. some speed on it. Moving a little left to right.
To get back under par for the week.
Oh, it finds it.
Should be a pretty straightforward up and down from over the back of the par 5 17th. Powerful moments now brought to you by American Express. We're going to start early in the day. On the third, lottiewoad.
Yeah, really soft touch. And almost gets that to chip in. She had a chip in yesterday. Almost another one.
Minjeelee, 2nd and 7.
She hit this so crisp out of that fairway bunker. Taking so little sand. Created some great spin. It's off that side of the hill. Sets up for a birdie.
Nasahataoka with the blind tee shot.
Gave that little hop to relax.
For the second straight day, she'll have hit 12 out of 14 fairways, 24 of 28 for the week. She is top 3. lottiewoad searching for one more good tee shot.
Yep, nice drive.
And she finds it here.
And the whole fairway kicks from left to right, so starting to truck a little bit to the right side, but
Minjeelee right on the number at +4.
Yeah.
And we will see a third ball in this 18th fairway out of our feature group.
going Minjee from 14 hit fairways yesterday. Major win experience or win experience at all, and there are a handful of those players at the top of the leaderboard right now.
So get her inside the top 10. Korda.
Fine,
72 players occupying the cut line at +4.
I was thinking 7's good, yeah. I think you just did it normal.
Is it straight up?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Just a wee bit right, but it's perfect.
When Minjeelee started her day on the other side of the clubhouse at Riviera, she was at 2 under, couple off the lead. The last thing on her mind was that 5 hours later, looking back at the clubhouse, she'd be fighting to see the weekend at +4.
And she had a 178-yard iron shot, one of her best shots of the day, coming in absolutely clutch. There's clearly something going on with Minjeelee's swing. Last year, she was 9th in green and regulation. She's dropped down to 84th in greens and regulation. I know she hasn't played a ton of tournaments, but something is just a little off in her feel because her swing, honestly, looks good. Just watching her from here.
Yep. Good target.
Yeah, aesthetically, it's not like there's a clear...
Glaring
Yeah.
issue, yes.
Ataoka, 165 for her second.
And a good safe leave. Lottie did a good job coming back, fighting the last few holes to get to that cut line. She wasn't super happy with it.
lottiewoad for birdie on the 18th. Hoping for a tap in. That's what makes that left side hole location so tough. Everything funnels off the left side of the green. She'll have about 4 feet left for her par to make the cut. Nasahataoka. Birdie attempt.
28 feet, 3 inches. Oh, much better angle than Lottie had. Minjee, 20 feet, 1 inch. This is going to break quite a bit. Sliding in the hole. All right, Minjee.
There we go. Give the people what they want on the 18th.
Yeah, what cut line?
69-76 plus 3. Inside the cup by 1. This will be an anxiety-ridden putt from 3 feet 11 inches.
I still think I get these nightmares at night. Having the little short putt to finish the round, make the cut. Just needs to keep this inside the cup. So it's bending a little right to left.
Yes!
Oh,
Well done.
huge putt. Sound a little clunky.
Yeah, that's left. Might get a kick, though, but it's not enough. Oh, finally we got an iron on line. This looks good.
I should take a big swing at that.
Oh,
Wow.
that's great.
This is an 8-iron as well. She hits these a lot softer than like what hannahgreen was trying to do. This is right and should be get to the green. But hit me with the stat, George.
But we're only at the halfway mark. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hyojookim third shot to 18.
I think she's got to try to land it into the zoysia and hope it bounces correctly. I don't see how you could carry this on the green and get it close.
Yep, just like that.
But that's the problem with that. It's sometimes it's so unpredictable. It can just grab it. Sometimes it bounces. You just never can do it. She hit it hard enough. That's the hard thing to do, is get it all the way by there, and she still didn't do it.
12 feet for par.
Never got that started high enough. Immediately stood up, knew she didn't get it on the correct line. Right now, knowing how much is going to sweep, did she hit it firm enough?
See, it's just so common there.
That's why there have only been 2 birdies on the 18th in the second round.
Now Korda straight up the hill.
nellykorda
Precision from world number 1, yeah.
I wanted that putt to go in so bad. I was holding my breath the whole time she hit that putt.
Well, Trip, thanks for joining us and watching nellykorda with her 67. We'll catch you tomorrow for the 3rd round.